Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. And if you've been hiding under a rock, you will not have found this aircraft, but it is all over the freeware scene at the moment. And this is the Junkyard Monster. Actually, what is it called? Scrapyard Monster by Lord Fritties, I think it is, or Frights, I'm not sure. It's even got a SpaceX on the back. And also notice it's got aviation American gin, so Ryan Reynolds Gin Company. Very cool. Now, what we'll do is we'll see if we can get in and have a look at the detail on this. So we've got our Scrapyard Monster rego plate on the back. We do have a cover on here at the moment, so we're actually not locking up a lot of other stuff. Rusty. Well, I'm not sure what that says. Is it Baron? I think it's the Rusty Baron. Oh, we got more stickers underneath. Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Oh, this thing is covered with all sorts of stuff. We've even got a tire lock on there. Danger, do not expose to direct sunlight. May going too quick. May self-ignite on odd numbered days. Now, the developers of these have obviously put in a lot of comedic effort as well. Being I guess a ridiculous build, we do have a V12 engine, an Aston Martin or Cosworth Aston Martin V12. You will hear this thing scream a little later. What do we have in here? Stop using my battery in your dumb plane. Okay. What else do we have? Let's see if we can move this drone around. We have a paper unicorn. No Pegasus by the looks of it. Alright. Let's actually get inside. So, inside, we do have a lot of very cool stuff, and I'm going to go through all that. But first of all, let's actually take the covers off. So we can actually remove the covers. So now outside, we actually do have a lot more detail, including a lot of these radiator, I'm guessing they're radiator stickers. I want to believe, I'm not sure what that one is. Some party girls, I'm guessing. What else have we got in here? Probably should actually turn the drone down a little bit. Looks like some playing cards. Someone's got some collectible cards. Top Gun, Sonic, and someone can let me know what those ones are. I'm not that up on it. And I thought what I'd do was I'd pretend I was one of those deaf mutes. Okay. That's an interesting sticker to have. Transformer sticker. Look, it's really well done. And this is the flying fries logo that comes with this. Alright, cool. There is a reason for that. I think it's part of the whole development stuff. What else we got under here? Almost looks like a tattoo thing. Dragon Ball Z, I think it is. Alright. Very well done. Like, there's a lot of attention to detail in this. So if we come back inside here, so we've got rid of, and we can put our cover back on, which we do have this, I'm not sure where he's from. Someone can let me know. We do have a lot of attention to detail, so we have a chopped off katana as our propeller pitch. You can also see it moves here. Our 8-ball throttle. And we do have our fuel valve, which I will turn right now, because if I don't, I will forget it later. We're going to start this off as well. We do have our dartboard pitch trim, which I can use my controls to do. Doesn't want to override it. Okay. And it looks like it's pitched down about 2 or 3 degrees to make it level there. Pitched down? No. Yeah. No, pull back. Alright. Park brake is here. Controls that. Oh, look, all of these dash elements do work, so all of our gauges do work. They're actually done really quite well. We do have a avionics switch there, but we're going to have to put the power on. We'll do that in a moment. All the fuses do work. So I'm going to give you a fairly light version because there is a PDF file that you can actually follow for this particular aircraft, and it is really well detailed. So let me just bring that over onto screen. Scrapyard Monster flight manual. Now I am reviewing version 1.0. This is English. There is also a French. You do have like a full-on index of information. So this is actually really well done. I suggest reading through it. Oh, they also have a new plane coming, so interesting to find out what they've got happening there. Alright, let's go and start this bird up. We do need to remove the not safe to fly sticker, turn our battery on. We do get our little control panel, I guess you could call it. We'll have our avionics are on, yep. Okay, so alternator, fuel pump. Now we need to insert coins, and it says here, starter, press and hold 1 second, no less, no more. If you're having trouble starting this, make sure your fuel valve's open. Now I may not get this the first time, but it is really 1 second, no more, no less. So 1/1000. It didn't start, so put another coin in. I've got to make sure I get this for 1 second. Also, what I would suggest, you can continue to put coins in. And I want to show you what happens if you try and fill it up. I think it's beyond 10. They actually have a little note written here. Please consider PayPal donation instead. And a music sound. Yes, why not? Go to their download website, and I'll put the link in the description. You can actually do a donation there. They also have it linked in their PDF file to their website and their YouTube channel. So let's try this again. I've got to make sure I get that right. I think I'm doing it too long or too short. It's pretty much, I thought, as soon as that game over starts up. See, I pressed it too long there. It's a little finicky. So it's automatically meant to kick on the magnetos. It's like playing the slots almost. I missed it. But there's no end to how many coins you can put in. How do I time 1 second? So even if I press it just momentarily, see, it says no less. There we go. Got it. So starter, press and hold 1 second, no less, no more. Sometimes it's like playing the slots. Alright, now that we do have it running, if you're sensitive to flashing lights and this propeller is a little bit uncomfortable to look at, you can press the sunglasses and make it a new propeller view through. That's probably the best way of putting it. Now that we have that running, let's get our instruments on. Okay, we also have range endurance prediction, our speeds, heading, tracking, outside temperature, power usage, that one's a nice one to look at, and obviously back to the fuel pressure, oil pressure, temps. I'm going to leave it on the power. Now this says over 1,000 horsepower. We are running our, where is it? There we go, Aston Martin V12 6.5 litre engine. Let's have a look on from the outside now. Do have our heat blur coming out. Come to think of it, it's only coming out the one side by the looks of it. Nope, out both sides, just the angle I was at. Okay. In the instructions, it does say to use your foot brake and your rudder to turn. Also says don't put that, what is it, cover back down because it will kill it. And to shut down the plane, you hit the snooze button, it'll actually kill all of those things. I'm not going to do that now because it took me ages to get it going. Park brake. Alright, I'm going to use my foot brake. Now, there is no turning other than rudder or engine, so if I use my foot brake, you see how slow it is at turning around? Probably a good idea. Well, with that, use your Xbox controller, turn it around by pressing the Y key, press it again, puts us back down, I'm turned around. Or you could push out with a large pushback tug or small one. For some reason they both appear here. There are some other things I want to show you with this aircraft. We do have our visor down. I will show you the ballast weight on after takeoff. That's these guys underneath. It actually doubles the weight of the aircraft and makes it easier for ground handling. Don't need that particular one there now. We can press a flaps retractor disarm, so we can actually arm that when I have my flaps down, which I'll do now. Because I'm on the ground, that actually automatically goes up when I land on the ground next time if this is armed. You see they automatically go up because I'm on the ground. That's actually pretty cool. Helps for a short landing when you want the flaps up immediately. Okay, we have the park brake off. Thank you. Now with a little bit of throttle, you can see my power is now at 30 horsepower. I can turn with rudder. The rear wheel does not turn. It is a bicycle wheel. I can use my right toe brake and turn this a bit more. And this is how I would be able to get around. We could swing it. I'm not going to get onto the airport here. What I am going to do though is pretty much take off straight down this taxiway. Thanks Harrison Ford. Seems like a great idea to do taxiway landing and take off, doesn't it? Alright. That's about 50% power. We do have a decent smoke trail on our engine. Let's go back in. Oh, it actually says I'm at 100% power. It's 50% throttle. Right, I have 100% power at 50% throttle. That's pretty cool. View out from this thing is awesome. We do have a bunch of views down into the panel. Over through our map, we can use this. It does actually show I'm here at Sydney like I normally am. Oh, even closer. Better. Fuses do work. You can click them on or off. And back again. We also have a over the top of the dashboard view. Now, as far as performance goes, obviously pushing it, more smoke comes out. It is quite aerobatic. One thing I haven't done yet, and I will do that in just a second, is you can actually raise the gear. There we go. And they tuck in. Now we are a lot more aerodynamic, but we are still quite heavy because we're carrying our weights. So let's go and drop them. 1, 2, 3, 4 beeps will do, and then away they go. So sorry, houses, apartments, buildings, there it goes, still going. it'll disappear eventually. There you go, it disappears. You can reset that. Alright, that is now reset, so when I pull this back, I will have the weights put back on. Sorry, I got to a stall stage there. This aircraft is done very well. I don't think I put my lights on after all this. Let's go and trim this out. Right. Nav, beacon, strobe, engine. That actually is these particular lights here. They actually show over the engine. Where are we? Back here. Cockpit lights, glare and panel lights. We do have these particular lights on. Not sure which one that glare did. Probably should watch where I'm going. Now, the particular aircraft, as far as the developer has said, it is a bush plane, capable of slow and low flights and takeoff and landings from very short runways. That was a quick freeze. Even carriers or helipads, but if you want. But it can also perform aerobatics and fly above 200 knots, climb like crazy, and reach a ceiling altitude of 37,000 feet. So let's go up. See if we can get that outside view working. Should be able to press this button here. There we go. You can see the temperature going down as we climb. I think 8,000 will do for now. I just want to show how this aircraft works. Now, if you have damage on, this particular aircraft will, what's the word? It says disintegrate, I think. Or you will have damage between -1 Gs and 4 Gs. So once you get over those stages, you can potentially damage the aircraft. As opposed to that, though, they have said that the wing tips are actually quite strong, and you can drag or drift stop this aircraft. So if you want to land and do a quick drift and the wing does touch, the wing tips are actually quite solid and they will not break as far as the damage control in the sim. So there's those options. Alright, if you are also getting a little hungry while you're in flight, let's go and have a look. We can pull out our fries drawer. And up the top here, somewhere, a little hungry. Where do we eat? I thought it was up there. I thought they were supposed to actually deplete. Can't seem to find it myself. Probably should have put our fries away. But yes, everything's thought of here. And we can push that back in. Alright, flaps down. See if I can do this with... Oh, sorry, I'm juggling the left hand, right hand there. Now the flaps will automatically go up once you land. There we go, there's a drift stop, alright. There, flaps are already going up, I didn't press that. Not the most graceful landing. And as far as takeoff, you've got ample power to go anytime you want. I'm up. And put those flaps back down. I don't have it armed again, but let's see if we can actually just plonk it down. Right, as long as it doesn't put your nose down, it says. As long as you don't drop your nose on it, you're usually pretty good. Scrapyard Monster is what this is called. You can also fly with the covers on. So if you want to be flying with the covers on, I'm guessing there's some sort of exhaust still coming out. No, but it does show it in their pictures. It does fly with the covers on. I don't know why you would want to. And snooze cuts it off. I'm going to turn that off as well. Read the manual. There's lots of cool stuff in there. I don't think I've missed anything to show you guys. Oh, I do love the tie downs on this thing. There we go. Look at that. And if I put my park brake on, yeah, that's actually what controls those items. And putting our covers on, does that put the wheel chock back on? No, we don't have the wheel chock. Oh, one thing I didn't show you. Let's do it right now. This has the brightest light ever. Yeah. Landing light. You will not miss the landing there. And we've also got our weight back on. So they've got this huge lamp there. Absolutely awesome. Love it. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, give me a thumbs up. If there's anything else I have missed, please let me know. Write it in the comment. If you are still having trouble with trying to get this thing started again, pop a few more coins in. 1 second, no less, no more. That's not it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Cheers. Goodbye.